So let's talk about the retail industry. Many customers within Hueman fall into the retail industry and that we support. Again, this is high volume hiring within a large geography. Many times there's locations all around the country, both in metropolitan areas, but also in more remote or rural areas. There's a variety of different positions that need to be considered, a variety of different days and shifts that also need to be considered. And so one example of a customer where we support this type of hiring, high volume hiring within a retail environment, is a customer we've supported for 4 to 5 years. And what makes Hueman, I believe, uniquely qualified to handle this type of hiring is represented in this example. And I want to point out some differences of what it looks like to partner with a firm like Hueman versus to partner with an agency where you are working with contract recruiters, or maybe you're trying to do this on your own. One of the most important things to think about is the span of control with your leaders in talent acquisition. Not only are you adding resources to your team, you've got to have the right leadership to be able to effectively oversee a larger number of resources and to be able to ensure that the work is getting done when you're operating under a completely different process. If you're operating under your BAU process for hiring, when you're in a high volume ramp situation, you've got to rethink it. It's not the way to go. And so many times, where clients tell us, and this client particularly has shared this with us over the years, that the leadership support has made all the difference. So we not only bring in our resources, we evaluate the process, we bring in technology, we maybe optimize technology that you have in-house that you're not using in a capacity of high volume hiring, but we also bring in a vice president who's going to work directly with your leadership team to make certain that we are fully aligned with the best practices in this new process. And that would be for the best candidate experience, for the hiring manager experience, and to make certain that we have the right sourcing strategy and tools in place to onboard so that you meet your hiring goals. You don't have to manage what we're doing. We bring in a manager who is overseeing our team, who's rolling out metrics. We look at the number of recs per recruiter, what our SLAs should be in order to achieve success. We're monitoring those daily and weekly, and our manager and vice president will be sharing that back with you and your leadership team so that you have that partnership without expanding that leadership capability and not overworking your leaders in talent acquisition. And that's definitely a key. One example of what we've done when it comes to the hiring process with this particular client is the AI and the tech-enabled screening that I've talked about here. And so as we think about being able to attract a larger volume at the top of the funnel and be able to get that volume screened the right way, we recommended last year that we bring in some tech-enabled solutions and AI. Now, you might be asking and thinking, if you bring in tech enablement, AI, is that going to sacrifice the candidate experience? Will that sacrifice the quality of candidate that we're hiring for? And the answer is no, not if you do it the right way and you use it in the right way. And so one of the things that we have found, especially in retail and shift environment, is that AI and tech enablement screening allows us to screen 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And in this particular situation, we were able to bring forth 4 to 5 times the candidate submittals to hiring managers than what we would have been able to do without it, creating a great candidate experience at the time they needed to do it, the time of day, weekday, weekend, and allowing our hiring managers to be able to accommodate and quickly get them to the table for an interview and be able to secure that top candidate for a job.